Wake up this morning and look outside to what looks like it's going to be a beautiful sunrise. Those clouds are just like amazingly red. You can't see it that well from here, but we're going to take a wander outside and a bit of a walk to the other side of those trees. So now we're outside at the Niagara Dam free camping spot. I'm just having a bit of a look around. Not too many vans here, but oh, the sky looks unreal. Look at that. What a way to wake up in the morning to a view like this, and it's actually not that cold. Beautiful. So we've walked to the top of the dam, and there's the sun coming up over there. I believe that is the east, but it's just the way the clouds are all the way around. This really red colour, it's superb. I mean, I don't know if you can see it that well, but on this camera, but it's, look at that. What a way to wake up in the morning, and it's not actually that cold. Is it, baby?
Nope.
Nope. Except poor Kerry got chased by a dog from that caravan over there. But she's okay now because I came and saved her. Here we go. The sun is just starting to rise above the horizon. Look at that. It's actually amazing how quickly the sun does come up. Once it starts rising, it's like almost halfway now. I'd drop that back a bit. And before we know it, the sun will be fully up into the sky. Wow, there it is. Pretty amazing. Fantastic seeing the sunrise out here in the middle of nowhere. So basically within like 30 seconds, 40 seconds of the sun rising, the colour has totally gone out of the clouds over there, and they're now just plain old grey clouds. Amazing how quick that changes from beauty to normal. Can you get lower? So you can't see the hole.
What? I don't really want to sit on the dirt.
Ready? Ready?
Okay, ready?
Go.
I
Okay, so I'm going to show you something pretty gross, but this is how you flush a dunny at Niagara Dam. So there's a bucket in there, and you throw it into the water. There it is. Okay, and we carry that back, which we'll do. So this is in the message, which is use the bucket provider, which I've done. There, and you get the bucket there, and you tip the bucket into there, and that's how you flush this dunny. So it's actually better than some of them we've seen. We've come to Kukumaini Cemetery, and most of these graves don't even have names on them, but the ones that do, 80% of them died in mine accidents. So it must have been a pretty harsh thing to be doing back in those days, back in that 1900s. In actual fact, it's actually Niagara Cemetery. So yeah, Niagara Cemetery. A lot of people worked in the mines and died there, it seems. So we just wander over here to have a look at what we thought was a blocked off mine site. I'm not going to get too close, it's pretty radical, but just right here, look at that. I can't even see how deep that goes, hey? That goes right down there. Wow. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Right, so just to give you an idea how deep this mine is, so they go over near the edge here. I'm going to drop a rock down there, and hopefully you'll hear it. So it's about 3 seconds, so it's a good 50 feet down there. So in the Niagara Dam camping spot, a kind old gentleman walked across as we were driving out and gave us some of this cherry jam, where we're going to put a donation into the Royal Flying Doctors when we see the next box there. And we've now started having it on pikelets, and there they are being made right there, and they're with self-raising flour, which is something you probably haven't seen before, but I'll tell you what, these things are just absolutely delicious. I'm going to grab that one in, and you're going to see it go into my mouth. Cherry jam, beautiful. It's pikelets, beautiful. I'm actually not too fazed by the flies. Just a little bit of stuff on my face, and that's all that's keeping away from me. But I had to go into shorts as well because it's getting really hot. Carrie's had to pull out her fly hat. There it is. Isn't that beautiful? What a hat. You can't go past that. You can see the flies buzzing around like little things everywhere. But that's cool. It's only like 22 degrees, but it feels like about 40. Actually quite amazing how fast the days go while you're out on holidays. It's like almost 12 o'clock now. We've had our first chance to sit down and relax for a bit after having some really nice food. We've been for a bit of a walk. Went out to where is it, babe? Where did we go this morning? Kukini. And then also to Niagara Graveyard, as well as the dam here. I've got some juggy traps out, well, meat on the end of a fishing line. So kick back for another half an hour or so, and then go and check out and see what I've caught. So we're on the breakaway trail, and it's got a little bit of a cliff edge thing here, but I guess we're going to go and have a look at that later on. So it shows you how big this camping area is all there, as well as looks like you can camp down there as well if you wanted. I can see fires have been there. Pretty amazing place. This country is made up like of this gravel and these big rocks just jutting out everywhere. So some pretty big ancestors around here, but I've actually found, and it's the first one I've seen so far, is a little ant mound. I'm presuming it's termites, but not 100% sure. It's not very tall, about 1.5 feet, but there it is, the first one we've seen for the trip. I think there'll be a lot more as we go further north. We're at the top of the breakaway, and you can see, I guess it's a gully formed by erosion is what a breakaway is apparently. Doesn't sound very exciting, but that's what it's called. But there you can see all the rocks broken on there, then down this gully here, and you can see where the water rushes through there. Pretty amazing, look at that. Breakaway sounds a little bit insignificant for what it is. It should be a beautiful away, or something like that. What a view. So this is actually called a gimlet tree, and they're absolutely beautiful, and they're so good that we're pretty sure that we're going to try and get some, and get some really clay-like soil to put in the back garden and grow one of these gimlet trees. The brown of the trunk is absolutely fantastic, and when it rains it can be even more astounding. Okay, it's about 5:45, so we're getting ready for the comet. That is going to be coming up through over there, so the camera's set up and pointing in the right direction up there. So hopefully in around about probably the next half an hour, over there in the sky somewhere will be the Neowise comet. So similar to this morning, there's an absolutely beautiful sunset coming in over the campground, which was, well, a sunrise this morning. Look at it, it's absolutely fantastic. Everywhere you look, the clouds just reflect in reds and pinks and yellows all around, but just enough clear sky, particularly in the northwest where the comet's coming from, for us to spot that comet. So it's getting closer to comet time. Hopefully we'll see it soon, but unfortunately a few clouds just starting to form over there, so fingers crossed it won't be too high in the sky, and it's going to be down over here on the low over there where it will be easily seen. Not long now. Okay, so we spent a fair bit of time looking for the comet, and maybe I got the dates wrong, or we didn't get into a high enough location because unfortunately we've not seen anything. Just got a couple of pictures of the moon and that's about it. So yeah, but it was a lot of fun actually looking for the comet, despite not finding it the last 2 or 3 hours. Fun. We are at the Sons of Gwalia mine, which is the one that Edgar Hoover, the American president, later on actually worked at as a mine manager back in the 1900s. It opened in 1896, it was found gold in 1896, and it's been going off since then. But it was one of the most profitable mines in Australia at one of the time, and also one of the deepest. It's now an open cut mine. And as you can see, there's a truck driving up the edge there, which is like miles away. So let's just have a look at him. Wow. Pretty impressive hole on the ground, that's for sure. Look at that. So he walks into the winder shed, which was the largest steam winder in Australia at the time. Massive, it's one of the biggest mines. And pretty creepy because the mining bell sounded and the noises are starting to happen in this place here, which I guess is just speakers somewhere in part of the effect. But yeah, this is a massive piece of machinery. I mean, look at that. So this is part of the renovated Gwalia town. Over there you can see all those tin houses. Basically most of this town was totally rebuilt for historical purposes. This is basically, obviously nobody lives in them, but you can walk through them all. And you can imagine the conditions back there in the day when there was no aircon and just fully tin houses. Must have been pretty radical. Just taking a wander around the old renovated town site. Lots of old stuff lying around, bikes, etc. Just gonna walk inside. I can't actually go, don't think I can go in, I think it's locked, but there it is. Looks like the old original doors, windows and floors in there. This was a function house constructed between 1900 and 1920. There, you can see it right there. Looks like it's actually all locked up, probably. And there, look, there's an old horse saddle. All sorts of stuff in there, so yeah, that's what it was like back in the day. Plenty hot in there on a hot day, that's for sure. I guess this is a nice veranda where it's cooler.
Stop.
I don't know. Our shortest drive probably for the next 3 or 4 days, only 160 odd k's, but we're at Sound and it's found this beautiful spot, caravan park, where we can just even sit out on a bit of grass and have a coffee. The van's in the shade. It's actually really quite nice. If you look over there, all the spots where people are at the moment are all sitting in little shady spots. So yeah, really nice little caravan park. Time for a nice cup of coffee. Just rocked up one of these long hair ones. It makes a funny noise. Do it again. Come on. Make the noise. No. There it was. Where's he gone? How cool is that? Oh, she's coming right up to me. Hello, pigeon. Okay, here we are at the remains of the old sandstone brewery. You can see it was along here and there's the slab for it there. So they have everything brewing up here and cooking away, and then over here they've gone right through the solid granite rock, and down that little hole there is where they would store the beer to keep it cool. So we'll be down there in a minute. We are down the bottom of the brewery where the beer was stored. So as you walk into here, you can actually feel it's almost straight away getting significantly cooler. Because at some point it might have had a door in it. You can't really see much here, it doesn't go that much further back. Just to there. And there's that hole we looked down from up there, where the beer would get passed down and stored over here along these edges and along these walls. What a spot, hey? Carved out of solid rock and blasted. There we go. Okay, so here we are at the London Bridge in sandstone. Back in the day, around about 1910 and around that date, they actually used to drive horses and carts over top of this bridge. Nowadays they're saying don't even walk across it. As you can see, there's been a few rocks have fallen out of it, and you'll notice when you get underneath of it how much thinner the bridge is now than what it obviously was back then, because at this point it's literally only about 2 meters across, so don't think you would have got a horse and cart through there. But beautiful rock formation all around here. It's actually quite cool under the bridge. What a spot, hey? Sand right underneath. Now, what could be the most dangerous point of the bridge. And hang on, here we go. Somebody else doing some dangerous stuff too. Look at that. She's standing on that rock, balancing up there with a bridge above her, just exactly where rocks have fallen down before. Wow, risk taker. Whew. Oh, moving rocks. Don't do it. Jump down. Ah! She's going to be okay. Oh no, this is looking dangerous. Oh, looking over London Bridge. Beautiful. Looks like this little thing likes my banana peel. Is that yummy? Kerry is mesmerising the bird with her hypnotic eyes.
Take a photo of it.
And making it stay there. I'm taking video right now.
Take a photo of it.
Must take a photo of it. Yum 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 yum. It's all happening here. Oh. Scared them away. Look, they're everywhere now. They had a bit of a fight, but Kerry scared them off, but they're here again now. I think they're going to knock it off down to there. Oh, now he's just sitting there. They have to get on the table to have the banana peel. Poor things. There he goes. That's slippery, isn't it? Yum. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Go on, up you get. Up you go. This little one must be scared of the other one. I think he's a baby one. That's a big one. Scaring him off. Is he going to go? There he goes. You can share. You can share. One of them wants to take it away. There's 2 banana peels, kiddies. Relax and enjoy it. Alright, well I just stopped videoing, but now there was 3. All sharing plenty of banana for everybody, guys. Come on. Magnet, and we just got out of Mount Magnet before a massive truck that was basically taking out the whole road left. We got out by the first pilot truck from the garage and they let us through, so we're on our way to Kew now, which we're hoping to get there first before anything happens. So today's going to be just a day of driving. 408 odd Ks we're trying to do today to try and reduce the time taken the next 2 days to get to Carragini. So yeah, it's been pretty wild. Heaps of big trucks, and yeah, there was one coming right now. I don't know what it's going to be, but there's been a lot of those 4 trailer trucks coming flying past, and it's been pretty radical. I don't know what this one is. This is massive, this one, but it's thin. Thank God for that. It's only 3 trailers. That's a short truck. There we go. So we're driving from Kew through to Carolini, where we're staying for the night. So we're about to actually pull over and have a bit of a break. And stop, because right in front of us is a massive, great trucky thing that we unfortunately had to go past us in Kew while we're getting petrol, being that was the last petrol stop for a long time. But yeah, pretty massive, whatever it is up there. It's huge. Nice little camping ground to camp for the night. Carolindi Caravan and Camping, and we're just over there, and it's a nice little spot, lots of green grass. It's getting pretty crowded, but we're only here for the night, and tomorrow we leave to go to Newman. Are at Kumarima. Obviously only have 91 unleaded petrol. It's a pretty dry place, but you can camp there if you want. We've used 120 litre jerry can already, so we've got another 30 to go, so not a problem. You only probably need another 10 litres to get to Newman, so we'll have 20 litres spare for contingencies. Okay, so here we are at Albert Tognolini Lookout and Rest Point, and it's just a beautiful gorge that you're going to see behind us over there. Look at that, beautiful. And going down over there is the road that goes through the gorge. Nice place for a stop to have a little bit of lunch, which we're doing. So yeah, nice. So here we are at a little stop called Fig Tree Gully, pretty close to where we're staying for the night. It's just like this little gully thing. It's got a few trees in it, which maybe gets water at certain times of the year. But I've had to come down here because obviously it's a steep drop. And where's Carrie? She's up there somewhere. Doesn't get too close to the edge. Oh, there we are. Hey baby, wave! Yeah, she waved.
It's a class 5
Right.
look at. It's a class 5 walk.
So we're about to go walk and see some things at Carrageenny Gorge. But the last 3 k's of road was gravel. It was really rough, and my beer bottles, which were sideways in one of the trays, rubbed against each other and rolled their tops off. So we just spent the last half an hour cleaning beer off the fridge and the caravan floor and everything. Plus, even more serious is now I've only got 1 beer for the night. Anyway, it's all done and we're ready to start looking at some of this beautiful country around here, which at the moment it's quite a nice little caravan park, a few trees, people spread out quite nicely. So yeah, it's not too bad. So here we are next to one of the big anthills here at the Carrageenny Eco Retreat, not Auto Retreat. There's another one on the other side of the road. Just going for a quick bit of a walk. They're pretty massive around here, hey. Wouldn't want to build your house on top of these suckers. That's how much they did in no time. Here we are at Joffrey Gorge. So this is why they say that Carrageenny is so beautiful. It's magnificent. You can swim down there, but it's a grade 4 or grade 5 walk, something crazy like that. But we're going to go walk down a bit further. But tomorrow when we're at the other caravan park, it's a lot better, and there's water much closer to the top of the hills. All right, so up bright and early in the morning. It's probably just about 7 o'clock now, and we're heading to Weeno Gorge, which is another one of the gorges up near here in the park. And basically we drove about 8 k's along some pretty gnarly gravel to get here, and looks like it's somewhere over there. So let's go and enjoy this and see the beautiful views we've got down here of these gorges. So this is Weeno Gorge in Carrageenny. We're not going to actually walk down there because it's a class 5 track, which is the hardest that you can get. But it looks really beautiful down there. We're heading over to the lookouts on the other side. But yeah, as you can imagine, a beautiful view from up here. It's looking over the gorge and down into the water, which is not much today, but high risk area, flash floods, all sorts of things down there. But yeah, beautiful view. So we're at the lookout at Weeno Gorge, and you got to just see this to believe it. I mean, this video won't do it any justice. Look at that down there, crazy. Wow, goes massively down there. It's absolutely huge. The gully down there is absolutely fantastic. It goes all the way around down here. Look at that. What an amazing view that is. That's absolutely incredible. All the way around up to there. Wow. Goes all the way down, along. Even more over here. It's so deep you can't even see the bottom of it. Look at that. Wow, you gotta be here to see this. So here we are, we're walking down to Fortescue Falls. I think it's a lot of steps down there, but it looks like they're pretty safe ones. So yeah, we're going to hopefully go for a swim. Now we're down the bottom of Fortescue Pool, and we're about to go in there. So we're going to walk down those things there and get to that water, which might be pretty cold apparently. It's pretty packed out, but hey, it's going to be good in the water, fingers crossed.
Well, I've got to say he's braver than me. I'll try it tomorrow, maybe with my booties on, but at the moment it's all slimy and yuck underneath the water.
So we've just looked up into the sky and seen these black things hanging in the tree, and what we just realised, that tree is full of bats. Look at that, bats galore, fruit bats. Whoa, there's one moving around. Hey batty, I know, wow.